years ago I was living in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and I wanted to move to Europe. So I simply went on google.co.uk, clicked the maps button, flicked my mouse right, and it landed on Hungary. So I opened a new tab in Chrome and booked a flight here. And arrived here 3 years ago, didn't know a single person. All I had on me was the backpack, which I'm wearing right now.
When you're here, when you're there, when you're waving your hair, moving like a star and acting everywhere. So carefully, I'm running out to you. Call me a fool or even leave me alone. Don't move my feet with someone who left me on the street.
One of the most important things which you can find as someone starting a company in Budapest is it's very cheap. So, you can rent a huge office in the city center for next to nothing. Like really, you just can't even compare it to Western Europe or the US. Salaries here are significantly lower than in Western Europe or the US. Levels of education are very high. Everyone goes to university pretty much. And I think personally, it's just a really nice city to live in.
One thing that struck me that a lot of people don't realize is how smart Hungarians are. And I can firmly say that I'm very lucky to be working with some of the smartest people in the world. Budapest definitely has the necessary ingredients to set up, especially the high-tech business here. One is its mathematical background. So historically, there's a lot of universities that are teaching mathematics and physics. There's a lot of Nobel Prize winners in physics. The other one is that it's located in the center of Europe. So it's within an hour or 2 hours travel distance anywhere in Europe. And the third ingredient, I would say, is the evolving and emerging scene of startups here.
I came to Budapest out of love. This is the story that I tell my girlfriend, that I came here to win her back, which I eventually did. And the second story is the more rational story that I tell the world and also myself, which is that I came to Budapest primarily because of the opportunity. It was a fantastic time at that time in September 2010 when the whole Groupon daily deal model was exploding. And Eastern Europe was like a fantastic market at that time, and I wanted to be the first one in Hungary to come and capture the Hungarian market. I think with the birth of these new business models coming from Germany and US and UK to Hungary, the whole startup flourished in the last 3 years, and as a consequence you have a lot of young budding entrepreneurs coming out of the universities who want to launch startups, and more for Eastern Europe, Budapest is becoming kind of the hub for the whole entrepreneurial culture. We have products from China, from Germany, from Spain, from Hungarian suppliers, manufacturers.
My mom visited Budapest for the first time, and she came back very excited about it and was saying that, oh, this is the most beautiful city she's been to. And so I grew up with the idea that Budapest must be an amazing place.
The first 1.5 years, it was tough. But then I started to realize that there's so much the city has to offer in terms of, not just culture and art, but also entertainment and nightlife and restaurants and cafes. It's a buzzing city.
Hey guys, it's beer time!
I've never been to a city anywhere in the world that has such a interesting, vibrant, kind of cool, friendly nightlife.